The 10 largest castles in the world. The largest castle in the world covers an area of 200,000 square meters. At its peak, it housed up to 100,000 people. This European-style castle originated in the 9th or 10th century. In the following years, castles appeared in various forms and features. These noblemen built castles to control the regions adjacent to them. Castles could provide a base for launching attacks, as well as defense from enemy assaults. However, by the 14th century, the invention of cannons rendered them nearly defenseless. Since then, castles transformed into lavish palaces for rulers, becoming the favored residences of princesses and princes. Today, follow me as we explore the 10 largest castles in the world. Rank 10. Edinburgh Castle. Edinburgh Castle is one of the oldest castles in Scotland. Due to its unique geographical location and massive scale, it has become one of Scotland's most iconic buildings. Its history can be traced back to the 12th century. Until the 16th century, it served as the Royal Castle of Scotland. The castle is perched atop an extinct volcano, rising 135 meters above sea level, offering a panoramic view of Edinburgh. Edinburgh Castle covers an area of 36,000 square meters. It may not be the largest castle, but in the hearts of Scots, it is the most important. Today, it has become one of Scotland's most popular tourist attractions, welcoming over 1.2 million visitors from around the world each year. Interestingly, in 2001, Edinburgh became the subject of the largest paranormal investigation in history. Of the over 200 participants, about 51% claimed to have witnessed supernatural phenomena. If you're not particularly brave when visiting this place, it's best to stay in crowded areas to avoid seeing something you shouldn't. Rank 9. Aleppo Castle. Aleppo Castle is located in the center of Aleppo, northern Syria. It stands 49 meters tall and has stood here for thousands of years. It was once home to temples of the ancient Babylonian kingdom and the Assyrian kingdom. Along with the ancient history of Aleppo itself, over the next 5,000 years, this area was occupied by many civilizations. When it came into the hands of Seleucus, a successor of Alexander the Great, they stationed troops on the hill to build a defensive stronghold. Afterward, the Romans, Muslim armies, and Mongols all attacked the castle. In the year 1400, the castle was demolished, but subsequent empires and governments rebuilt and restored it. In modern times, the castle still stands, covering an area of 40,000 square meters. However, during the 2023 earthquake in Syria, many of the castle's walls cracked and collapsed. Coupled with ongoing internal conflict, the ancient castle has suffered repeated damage. It's hard to say how much longer it will stand. Rank 8. Himeji Castle. Himeji Castle, located atop Mount Himeji in Hyogo Prefecture, is one of the classic buildings of Japan's feudal era. Its appearance resembles a large bird in flight, hence it is also known as the White Heron Castle. The castle covers an area of 136,000 square meters, earning the title of Japan's #1 castle and a national treasure in the hearts of the Japanese people. Its history dates back to 1333. The castle was initially just a fortress atop a mountain, but a few years later, it was torn down and rebuilt as a castle. In 1581, it was transformed into a 3-story tower, with a gorgeously decorated interior that was magnificent. Over the next few centuries, surrounding buildings gradually fell, but Himeji Castle remains standing to this day. In Japan, a country that holds strong beliefs in deities, the castle is surrounded by various folklore, ghost stories, and urban legends. Its existence sparks endless imagination among people. Rank 7. Buda Castle. Buda Castle is located in Budapest, Hungary, illuminated by golden lights, making it shine brilliantly. The castle was first built in 1247, but the Baroque structure that visitors see today is the result of renovations in the 17th century. Inside the castle, there are beautiful ballrooms, staircases, and halls, as well as various themed rooms. The entire castle is like a finely crafted piece of art. Inside, there are countless intricately carved statues and sculptures. Among them is the statue of Prince Savoy, which commemorates the brave fighting spirit of the warriors. The intricately carved bird symbolizes Hungarian mythology. Today, the castle houses Budapest's museum and art gallery, playing an irreplaceable role in promoting Hungarian culture. Rank 6, Carcassonne Castle. Carcassonne Castle is located in the southeast of France, on a hill on the right bank of the Aude River. It is one of the oldest castles in France, with a history dating back to the 11th century. The castle once served as a royal military fortress of France and is an outstanding example of medieval military architecture. The castle covers an area of approximately 110,000 square meters, with its famous double walls stretching for 3 kilometers and 52 towers, forming a perfect defense system. Carcassonne Castle, with its spectacular scale and unique geographical location, has become one of the most iconic buildings in France. Today, it has become one of the most popular tourist attractions in France, attracting over 2 million visitors each year. Inside the castle, many medieval artworks and pieces of furniture are preserved, allowing visitors to glimpse into the lives of the nobles of that time and experience the medieval atmosphere more deeply. 5th place, Hohensalzburg Castle. Hohensalzburg in Austria is the symbol of Salzburg city. In 1077, under the order of the Archbishop of Salzburg, workers began constructing Hohensalzburg. Successive archbishops continued expanding it, and it wasn't until 1861 that the castle was fully completed. This fortress, covering an area of 54,000 square meters, has endured over 900 years of storms and still stands tall on a hill more than 100 meters above the city. It is one of the best preserved and largest medieval castles in Central Europe. By the late 19th century, Hohensalzburg had become a famous tourist attraction, drawing visitors who came to see the medieval halls, weapon museum, and torture exhibition. Inside the castle, there is also a museum displaying various medieval art treasures, leaving visitors in awe. 4th place, Windsor Castle. After its construction, Windsor Castle gradually replaced Edinburgh Castle as the most important residence of the Queen of England. With 900 years of royal history, the castle has witnessed the development of the British monarchy and is considered one of the oldest castles in the world. Built in the 11th century, Windsor Castle has seen 39 monarchs over the millennia, including Queen Elizabeth, who once resided there. Covering about 45,000 square meters, Windsor is the largest inhabited castle in the world. All the buildings are made of stone and contain nearly 1,000 rooms, surrounded by green lawns and dense forests. Windsor Castle holds countless treasures, including significant art pieces from past centuries, as well as furniture and decorations passed down from the Middle Ages. It is no exaggeration to say that each room in the castle is a small art exhibition. 3rd place, Prague Castle. Prague Castle was initially the site of the Church of the Virgin Mary, built in the 9th century. It has undergone multiple expansions and renovations, bringing together a variety of architectural styles over the millennia, from Gothic to Romanesque to Renaissance. Visitors of all ages who come here can find a sense of familiarity in its design. The castle spans 67,000 square meters and is more of a small city than a mere castle. It includes 3 courtyards, several ancient streets, galleries, gardens, and the Grand St. Vitus Cathedral. In 1992, Prague Castle was listed as a UNESCO World Cultural Heritage Site. Today, it serves as the office of the Czech president and is a key venue for welcoming foreign heads of state and accepting the credentials of international ambassadors. 2nd place, Marienburg Fort. Marienburg Fort is a national treasure in the hearts of the Indian people. Located on a massive 125-meter-high cliff in Jodhpur. The fort was built in 1495 and covers an area of 81,000 square meters. The structure is made of hard yellow sandstone, surrounded by defensive walls that are more than 30 meters high. Such height and scale make it unique in the region. Marienburg Fort has 7 gates, each built by different royal families during different periods, with unique historical stories that reflect the rise and glory of the Marwar dynasty. Inside the fort, there are palaces, gardens, temples, pavilions, and even a small lake, all bearing witness to the royal lifestyle of the past. Today, the fort has been transformed into a museum showcasing a rich collection of historical artifacts, including ancient weapons, royal thrones, and numerous murals. Without a doubt, this is one of India's most precious heritage sites, attracting thousands of visitors annually. 1st place, Marienburg Castle. Malbork Castle is located in the town of Malbork, Poland, and was once the headquarters of the German Teutonic Knights. The castle was built in 1276 by members of the Teutonic Order and covers an area of over 200,000 square meters, making it the largest castle in the world and the largest brick structure in Europe. It was constructed to house more knights and expand the Teutonic Order's territories. At its peak, the Teutonic Order was said to have had 40,000 knights, and the castle could accommodate up to 100,000 people. Over the centuries, Malbork Castle has endured multiple wars and conflicts, being occupied and severely damaged many times. However, the Polish people never stopped restoring it. Today, with its unique historical value and architectural beauty, Malbork Castle has become one of Poland's most important tourist attractions, drawing visitors from all over the world. Here, they can explore the secrets of the castle and feel the glory of medieval knights. So, which of these 10 castles is your favorite? Feel free to share with us in the comments. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.